Hind. So today we are going to discuss about the policy parts. So in your life, if you are working in a small organization or the big one, might be it will be your day-to-day activity. If you are working in operation, then it will be a very important part to you to allow access for the users. And the important part is monitor and check the logs. Okay, here so many things. So we are going to cover one by one. Now I have prepared one design. So I'm just minimize this one. Okay, okay. Give me a minute. See, this is your small organization corporate design. Here is your firewall, Palo Alto firewall. Here is in your router. This call your internet router. Who is your service provider? That will be your internet. Whatever it is, Tata, Vodafone, Airtel, whatever it the ISP, it is directly connected to your router. Router will be connected to your firewall WAN port. Okay, here I have created one management PC. So you think there is a management port that is connected to this interface, but I have directly connected one interface, but there will be a switch. From there you have to connect. This is your L3 switch, might be your L2 one as well. There will be no issue. This is your LAN segment. I have just where I इसको थोड़ा छोटा zoom minus zoom minus. Okay, I don't know why it is not zoom okay. So here is your LAN environment, LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3. It is directly connected to this switch will be connected to your firewall. Now here is your DMZ zone where you have to put the IS server. So I have already discussed about zones, DMZ, LAN, WAN. This will be your WAN. Now someone is requesting you to see. I am not going to give you a huge environment, but this is a normal scenario. How request come, then you have to someone is asking you, I need to access the my internal DMZ server, IS server. Here you are running some internal application. Then how you can put a policy? You can put a policy from LAN to DMZ. Okay, so this is a scenario based question. In your interview, no one going to give you a firewall or any switch that you have to go and configure it. No, they will give you a scenario and you have to think about the scenario and you have to answer. In live environment, they will not give you the whole information. They will give a source destination. Based on that, you have to check from where to where you have to put. Someone is coming from here, he wants to go to here, then what will be your policy, what will be your routing? If someone is coming from DMZ to internet, then what will be your policy, what will be your routing? Okay, if someone wants to access from the external, then from external to internal, LAN or DMZ, what will be your policy? If someone's connected via VPN, then you have to put the policy. Okay, so different request, different policy. So it is your day-to-day activity. You can think if some request has been come to you. So now how you can create a policy? See, I'm give you an example. If someone is coming from LAN to DMZ, then what will be your policy? Your policy will be from LAN to WAN. And what will be your service? See, just a minute here. Now in your network portion, I have created only LAN and WAN, but I haven't created DMZ. With your with wasting small time, I'm just checking and creating a DMZ. What will be my DMZ IP? See, here I have created one DMZ firewall and I have put one IP as well. Okay, so this is my DMZ switch. Okay, I have created 192.168.0.10. Okay, 11 0.1. It is 1, so I'm just putting over here 0.1. It is 0.1, it is 0.2, to similarly. Okay, so this is your mail to, so I'm not going to configure anything on the switch. I'm just going to give you information. Just give me 1 minute. Previously I have okay, it is an still it is an admin. Okay. Forward. Hmm. Yes, it is. I'll going to configure it as an IS server. That will be a different topic. But just see here. I'm going to my LAN. Just check my LAN. There, yeah. This is my LAN. When some request will come to your door, you have to logically think from where to where the traffic is going. Then it will be easier. And not only that, you have the diagram. Wherever you have to go, there will be LLD and HLD. Then you have to think, you have to check the routing. Based on that, details. So I haven't put any IP. Now I am just go to um, 1 2, so I 117.16. Okay, so this is my 170 properties. I'll give you an example. 216.0 dot, I'll give it 15. Okay, 255, 255. Then what will be my as of now, your switch IP will be your it, but I'm 172.160 dot 0.1 as because I am using 800. Okay, see, it is connected. This is my firewall interface IP. Okay, now I'm doing one thing. CMD ING 192.168.0.10 I hope minus T, not able to ping. What is 0.10? 0.10 is my server. Let me check I have configured it or not. Screen resolution 800. Apply. Okay, there will be some ncpa dot. Here is also not anything configured. 192.168.0.10 as per the diagram. 192.168.0.1. Here you cannot see the network is pop up, right? As because we haven't configured the firewall interface yet. Okay, so I am going to, so it is my LAN. I'm just going to create, let me check which interface I have connected. ETH 1 by 3. Okay, connected to this switch. So you have to go ETH 1 by 3 connected via this switch. What will be your L3? What will be your virtual route, default route? What will be your zone? Your zone will be DMZ. Okay, we are not going to include anything. What will be your IP address? Static IP 192.168.0.1/24. Okay, advanced. There is an that is ping. You can use it, or else we do not need to do anything. What we have to do, just do it, commit. Will take some time. Now I am going to create one policy. Now do see one thing, what happened. Close, disable, enable. He's reaching his gateway. Okay, see what will be the difference. Now I am come to the switch. Yes, it is not, still not getting the ping, right? As per my diagram, just think about the diagram. Oh, it is okay, no issue. I'm giving in I have, so it is my 10, it is my 11. Okay, I haven't configured the 11 one as of now. I don't know, it is in 10 11. I'll change the IP, no issue. Then from where I am going to, I am coming here, going firewall, and I wants to reach this one. Now in your firewall, what policy you have to create? That is the question, right? Then you can do one thing. You go to policy tab. Now go to security tab. Then what is your policy? Click add. There is so many option, you can clone it. Okay, or you just create add. Then the first name, LAN to DMZ. Naming convention should be proper. I'm not going to use any tag. That will be a different topic. I'll go into that. Okay, you can give the description. I have already told you, when you are creating this one, there should be a change number. You have to put the change number. Okay, or you can put LAN to DMZACC access. Okay, otherwise that is better that you can put a change number. Source, then what will be your source? Your source will be your LAN. You can put the source IP as well if needed be. Then you can, from here you can create address or address group. Okay, I am not going to do anything. I'm just putting it any user. I have already told you that you can add over here some your local user, or you can use your AD user, LDAP user. What will be your destination? Your destination will be DMZ. See, in your DMZ, it is basically, you have, when you are applying a policy in your DMZ, you don't allow the whole. What you have to do, you have to create a object, that is your DMZ. Because if you allow the whole network, then everyone can able to access your every DMZ server if it is a network in same network segment. Okay, so DMZ1, and you can put, it is better that you can put the IP as well for 10. Okay, then it will be easier to identify for which you have created the policy. Okay, now which application you are going to use for this? If you have any kind of uh, application, see, it is based on SSH, so I'm using SSH. I don't think it I see. I'm using ICMP. I'm not using any service. Service will be application default, and what will be your action? Action will be allow. Okay, log will be end session. There is schedule policy. I'll talking about later. Now I'm just, you can also use the profiles. I'm not going to use any profile as of now. I'm just clicking OK. Now still you can see he cannot able to ping because I have not committed yet. So I'm just commit. I hope it will take less time. Yes, because it is an VMware, so it will be take less time. Sorry, I don't think that it will give you a monitor logs is not available here, because in VM version you cannot see any logs. Okay, now still it is not getting. Might be there is an the server. cmd firewall.cpl. Yes, it is firewall on. So not only that it is based on the, so when it is firewall on, nobody can ping. I'm just shut down this cmd. Now you can see if you can able to ping. Okay, no issue. So this is one policy that you have to create. Now I am going to network virtual route default route. Everything is by default route. So it is directly connected interface, but it will go to via D. I don't think that we need to give any policy destination. See DMZ, it is not required. Okay, interface will be your 3 IP address. Next stop is equal to 192.168.0. Not required. Let's see. It's better that we can use the net mask. So this is one policy. Now what you can do, you can click on CMD. How you can troubleshoot it? If someone is asking you how you can do a troubleshooting, then what you have to do, you have to do a TRACE or TRACE, then your IP 192.168.0.10. Now you can see which path it is going via. See, it is starting, but it is not. I don't know, is there anything issue with the switch or not? Let me check. So this is one policy. I'm just give you the example. No issue, successfully. Now what happened, there is a switch configured on this, and it is not configured anything, it is a default. Then uh, 68 and 10 1. Okay, done. Close. This is your one system. 192.168.0. Now I'm doing the same thing in the opposite direction. If someone is trying to reach this system, means this system, then CMD, which one? Control C. Yeah, it's also firewall on. I'm just going to turn off this. Okay, now from this server, I'm trying to ping 172.116.0 dot what is his IP? That Now, what I'm going to do? Yes, find the network IP address will be 15. Okay. Hmm, 15. Similar. Um, Similarly, just if I am trying to change the policy, then just give me a minute. ICMP. Just a minute. Uh, uh, so, now I'm going to show you one thing. See, I am just doing one thing. See, this is the most important part. If you are creating a policy that would be hitting or not, then I'm just testing one policy, that it is my DMZ policy. Okay. And from LAN to DMZ, I have created one policy. Now I have created one policy DMZ to LAN, and I have put it in any. I have created both the policy for service base. No, I have just deleted, no issue. Just delete it. If wants to delete it, is delete. Okay. Now I am committed. Sorry. I'm creating you four types of policies, and then it will be easier for you. Done. Now I'm creating one policy. Add. It is my DMZ to LAN. Then what will be your source? Your source will be your DMZ. Now you can add the DMZ IP address in your source, or you can enter your whole network. If I'm using address and my DMZ network, DMZ NET, what will be your network? 192.168.0.0/24, right? It will not showing a /24. So what you can do, copy it. Slash is not a valid character for the naming, so you have to put it over here. Now you can add it automatically. Direct destination will be your LAN. You can create your one LAN network as well. Similarly, what is LAN net? What will be LAN on 172.16.0.0/24? Why I'm using /24 over here? Because it is easier to copy. Based on that, how you can create, that is your problem. Now I have created application based policy. Now I am using service based policy. Then see here, only two services. Yeah, now I am creating one service, RDP 3389. What will be your, then it will be your TCP or UDP? TCP is your 3389. Then you can create. Okay. Now you need DNS. Now DNS is 53. In DNS, there is a two. Sorry, you can modify it. Otherwise, you can service DNS UDP. Then what is your 53? DNS is using both TCP and UDP. Now action is the same. Allow action. So this is your one of the policy that you have created. Okay. Now then what policy I have created? I have created from what is my from here to here. Now I am creating one policy from DMZ to internet. Then how you can create it? Go to management. Then I'll give you one example of cloning. Okay, no issue. Add. Then what is your DMZ to INTERNET, DMZ to internet? What will be your source? Your source will be your DMZ. Then you have to just use only one server. You can use group. Then what will be your, is your WAN, right? application, you can use the application, or you can use the service based policy. Then what will be a service? DNS1, DNS2, add HTTPS for internet access. This 4 is required. If needed more, then you can, what will be your call action? Allow. Now someone is came that I need to create another policy for LAN to DMZ for a separate service and separate group. Then what you have to do, you can just right click, just select over here, and you can just clone. See here, there is so many option after move button before. So where you have to click, then it will be click after the policy. If you using move top, move below, move before the rule, after the rule. If you are using before the rule, then it will be a 2. So I am using after the rule. What will be the rule? You can select it. Not only that, you can, if I'm selecting DMZ internet, okay, the last one, then I'm clicking okay, then it will create a rule number 5, but it will, you have to rename it DMZ 2. Okay, what will be your source, and the source will be your LAN. Now you have to do one thing, you have to assign your LAN network as well. Okay, that some different thing. One is IP, then you have to add another IP. What is that? That is your address DMZ2. Okay, and what is 192.168.0.11? Okay, if you're not putting anything, that will be 32 subnet. Okay, now you are using this, or you can remove it. Now I'm just going to ICMP ping. I'm not giving the SSH. I'm just MSRDP, and these things I will give him the allow. Service any your application default. What is the default of this? This will be our interview question. Definitely asking what is the difference between application and any. So go through it. I will definitely answer it. No issue. Action, you use profile group, or you can use none. Then click OK, commit. So here it is your all of your policies. Similarly, it will increasing, going increasing. Now how can you understand your policy is working or not? There is a two option. See, here is no hit count, so I am doing one thing to increase the hit count. Go to one of the server, Windows server, sorry, here RDP 1.10 connect. Still not connecting. I might be there is an issue with the switch, but here in the server, okay, you just try to connect. Okay, try to ping ping 172.16.0.15 minus t. Okay, now I am just moving on the firewall, and I'm just going to monitor, refresh it. Now see here one, okay, which is a DMZ to LAN. LAN to DMZ, it is still not coming any hit. No issue, because I am using ICMP MSRDP on both, right? It is hitting on this policy because it is in top, so it is not hitting in this. If I am using, okay, 11, then it will hit on this policy. Understand? Object policy monitor, you can get one hit at least. See, there is a hit. Still there is no hit in WAN. So how you can get the hit in WAN? From Win server, control C ping 8.8.8, or you can open gwgle.com. Control enter. Now you can see the Z. It will not show anything, but you can get that your policy will be working. Okay, internet. It is not going to internet. That's why you will not get any hit on this policy. But this is the scenario how we can add, how you can use. Okay, the policies and all. Okay, so this is the scenario. Okay, now we are going to move. Now just imagine someone coming to external to your DMZ, then you need to create both things. You need to create one security policy as well as the NAT policy. Okay, you can see this hitted the NAT one. Okay, no issue. We will check and update you on this, no problem. LAN to internet. Okay, so next topic will be our netting. NAT class will be 2 class. Okay, so thank you for watching. A great day. Bye.